points in the game. It is said the only constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. Welcome to the home of the Florida State Seminoles, Doak Campbell Stadium in Tallahassee. As we'll see, the winners of 4 straight, the Duke Blue Devils, taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Blue Devils will kick it away to start us off. He'll start the return inside his spot. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Florida State's offense makes its way onto the field to open this game. And aren't we ever lucky to see these 2 great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sunday.
Yeah, these guys can both stress their defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these 2 quarterbacks. David, this one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are 2.
Breaks into the open. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Seminoles have always been known for explosive, flashy, big plays, but think of guys like Dalvin Cook and the toughness that he ran with. That's on display here.
And then those guys that I think of, too, it's done work. You hand them the football, and big plays can happen, and offenses have been built around that for years at Florida State's finding that guy to hand the ball to.
The Seminoles have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. He turns it loose to the left. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Got his man on the right.
You know, the short passing game is a great go-to weapon for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, obviously, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play. So for coordinators, this can really open up the rest of your playbook for the rest of the game.
Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. Fires to the big fella. Nice job to pick up the 1st down, and they'll spot it at the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Tight end now in motion. Hand off from the gun. Breaks the tackle. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll run play action. Has to uncork this one off his back foot. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive. After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. pressure. Grabbed in the middle. It's McWilliams. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Play number 9 on this drive. Coming out on first down with the play fake. They get to him as he throws. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Lost to throw again. Pressure coming. Blasted as he lets it go. And the pass is incomplete. Jarred loose by the hit.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. Two straight incompletions, giving up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception.
And I know this defense statistically hasn't been one of the best against the pass this year, but they have had some guys banged up. They believe they've got difference makers on the back end that just need to make more plays. That DB right there is one of those guys, and he does it here on the opening drive, getting a huge interception.
So the Duke Blue Devils offense will try to get something going with their first possession. Time for an early look at one of our Heisman Trophy candidates, and while this award certainly caters to quarterbacks many times, Jesse, this guy's proven to be worth all the attention.
Yeah, he's delivering. And remember, David, there was a lot of preseason hype around this guy. Each and every week, this dude has been making big-time plays. To me, he looks much improved from a season ago, and he's got this offense rolling.
Yeah, and the quarterbacks touch the ball every play. Their stats are good. Rushing stats count. Touchdowns, obviously. So it gets inflated. But if he can keep this consistency, it's still early in the season. He's a guy that the numbers are looking really good, and that Heisman talk's going to get louder and louder.
A cacophony of noise, debilitating surround sound, the war chant on third down at the Dome. Finds his man, it's moved. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
All right, great little run there. Listen, it wasn't phenomenal. He didn't get a first down, but what does it do? Now it makes second down easier. The play caller looking at his sheet going, all right, I can throw it, I can run it. Still in a great position, ready to stay ahead of the chains.
Oh, they're after him. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Fires to the big fella. A solid pickup there, works it to the 38 before being pushed out of bounds.
Really nice job by the defense there. They're trying to force the quarterback to throw the football in front of him and allow your guys to square up and make a tackle out in space. You got to force the ball carrier to do something special after the catch. Not able to do it there, so really nice tactic by the defense.
The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. Well, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive that made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick.
Oh, he's got some space. All the way out to the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 15. It's first and 10 from the 38-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game.
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. They'll start this drive with a pass. Got his man to the left. They just gashed the defense on that one. They've got it down to the 23. Really want to try to pick up at least half of the yardage needed on 1st and 10. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Off-play action. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Devils. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And what a nice play call and nice execution. Play action, you're thinking run. Quarterback pulls it out, throws the football right behind those guys, and gets the touchdown.
Yeah, it was a nice job there by the quarterback, too, on the ball handling. He just froze the defense just long enough to help those wide receivers and targets get some separation in the end zone, and at that point, it was just an easy pitch.
Kickoff unit all lined up, and we're ready to put toe to leather. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good whistle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. They're looking for something, looking for anything to try to put some kind of... Ball is loose.
I think it's it.
Ball's on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
I love smashes where you can hear.
We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have
Yeah,
another
he was
look.
down. He's down. Ball's down, so.
And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way. Now on 2nd down. Off the play fake. Got his man quickly. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
He's down, ball's
Nice
down.
completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Yeah, nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Big tight end makes the grab. 1st down, still on his feet. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. The Seminoles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Setting up the screen. Crosses the 45. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure it to 1st down. This drive's been productive so far. Already picked up a couple of 1st downs, now out close to midfield. Snagged in the middle, Mitch McWilliams. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. And the Seminoles with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. The give from the gun. Just enough room to gain a couple down to the 34.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quick strike complete. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down.
It's a nice effort by the running back, but in that 3rd and long situation, it's just too much work for that running back to convert that 3rd down. Really, nice job. Got to give the defense credit. They surrounded him, got him to the ground.
Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. On 4th down, going to the air. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. First play of the drive, wants to throw. It's complete on the right side. Well, I'm sure there are a lot of emotions, a homecoming of sorts, as he comes back to the place where he played as the head coach of the opposition.
You know it holds a special place in his heart. He's right now taking the field thinking about all the great memories he shared with his teammates, with his family, with the fans during his time. But he's got a job, David. He's coaching on the other sideline this one, and he wants to get the win for his team.
Oh, you dang right, man. You got to pull back those feelings. It's great to be home. It's awesome to be where it started, but you're also paid to do a job, and you're paid by the other side. And right now, you want to go win, and you want to beat this squad because you're competitive, so it's got to be kind of bittersweet.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Off the RPO, complete. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. The Blue Devils in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Gray. Touchdown, Duke! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, that pivotal top 15 battle is in the books. Here's how things went down. Texas stomped a mud hole en route to a double-digit win, and they did it outside of Austin City limits. That speaks to the way this coach has galvanized this team and the direction this program is headed. Big implications today and a notable result as one team trends upward and the other has some work to do.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. After the incompletion, they go back up top. The short hands, it's McWilliams. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's 3rd best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncovered.
It's way too early in the game to say this is a must score, but man, you dug yourself an early hole, and this offense needs to capitalize. You're not getting the football after the half, so create some momentum now while you can.
They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Got his man. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Gets it out quickly. He steps out of bounds at the 41-yard line. The Noles want to crank the tempo. Going to take a shot on 2nd and short. He makes the grab. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. To the air on first down. He's got his man, makes the grab. Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. Motion from the wideout. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Working the big fella downfield and outside. And he makes a completion there, set up and in business at the 20. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2. He'll try to slam it in. And the defense stuffs the run, and the ball will remain at the 2. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Looking downfield very late in the half. And he's going to score. Touchdown Seminoles!
Well, the head coach has to love what he saw from his offense here. At the very end of the first half, when we've got to have an execution, it's got to be great in these 2-minute type situations. Really nice job handling the situation by the quarterback, making sure all 10 other guys on offense are on the same page. And they're still losing the football game, but that's a touchdown they absolutely needed to have here at the end of the first half.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They put the brakes on him, but a good return out to the 36. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Man, it should come as no surprise we have ourselves a fun matchup in Tallahassee. And the undisputed star of the half has been that lockdown corner. The coaches told us how good he was, but I almost think they undersold how impactful he would be. Ultra physical with zero hesitation. And with hands like that, I wonder if they don't think about using him in the passing game at some point. And with that, let's send it back to our guys at Bobby Bowden Field.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give...
Oh, it's picked off. Not the second half start they hoped for. Second interception of the day for the Seminoles. It's like they've run a secondary out there with Deion Sanders, Terrell Buckley, and Lee Corso.
And what does Deion say? Look good, feel good, play good, get paid good. These guys in the secondary making plays. This man might have made himself some money at the next level.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Wants to go up top. Safe completion on the screen. Out of bounds he goes. He'll mark it at the 16.
Love the execution there on the screen. The running back shows pass protect. Last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. And now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through him. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, the next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
Lining up to convert third down. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, Florida State. A great catch and run for 6.
This guy is officially a problem. His second receiving touchdown of the game. Nice job by the offense, too. If I've got a matchup I like, continue to pick at it until they stop.
The extra point here would tie the game. And after that extra point, we have a tie ball game in the third quarter. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it by firing one in from the 13 for the score. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going. jumpstart this offense in the field.
Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. And the Blue Devils can really attack on this second and short. Got it in the middle, it's moved. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air, chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. They stop him just a length or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. The Blue Devils come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion in the
Turning it on! Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. And the Blue Devils have this offense rolling. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Zings it complete to the right. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Tight end finds a soft spot. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. The Blue Devils pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play. It's third and goal and a long way from the end zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on fourth down. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Finds us back in the middle. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling there out to the 35. They opened up this drive, getting all the way out to the 35, and now it's first down again. From the gun, Give on the inside. He's piled up 82 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on first and 10. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. After the productive first down play, it's second and 6. Back to pass. That's caught. It's McWilliams. They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a first down. And the Seminoles come to the line with a new set of downs. To the ground with the back. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short. All wideouts, no backs. Second and short, maybe looking for a shot. He's got it. Now the connection takes it to the 11. There's no need to panic or anything, but this would be a really opportune time to put something together and try to take control of this game.
And sometimes you just come out as the favorite, and you're a little bit flat, and you expect to win. And sometimes that leads to slow starts, but I think if they can get that passion, that adrenaline, they get a little fired up right here, I think they'll take care of business.
And they just got to make a play. They just got to get something positive to happen here, sort of wake them up, and then put another play back-to-back, and all of a sudden they get that momentum going. We know they've got the dudes. They've got the studs on both sides of the ball to win this football game. It just needs to start with one spark.
With jet sweep pass. He did not make it a stone wall on third down.
And as an offense, you've got an unconventional call. You're trying to get your receiver the ball using pre-snap motion, but you've got to do a better job up front blocking.
Touchdown, no! And that one will give him the lead.
And I think in plays like this, David, when you're down by the goal line on 4th down, you've got to dial something up that you know you can execute in your sleep. And the QB and his target, they look like they've been doing that for years in practice.
And it used to be run. Run, run, run. Show your physicality. Now, man, space, numbers, the passing game developing. You can tell. You're right. Right on rhythm, right in time. Big 4th down conversion.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They go to the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot. And this offense just can't get the running game going. It'll be interesting to see what they do to try to change it up. But somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
A 3rd down try for the offense. From the gun, wants to pass. Throwing right. And the pass falls incomplete, and we've played 3. Big catches, big plays, tons of yards through 3 quarters for these two guys. And the Blue Devils line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Let's have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Going for the big play. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
Well, on that last deep shot, it looked to me like the quarterback probably forced that ball into coverage. But can you really blame him, guys? I mean, these two have already hooked up for 2 touchdowns in the game. If I'm him, I'm thinking the same thing. Even when he's covered, he's open. He's shown the ability to climb the ladder and make contested catches, so I don't mind him taking another shot there.
The run from the shotgun. Cobbs. As he picks up 1 to the 29. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Got it set up on the outside. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. They're in the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 20. They'll try the run. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. So now the opportunity to take the lead with a 1st and goal here. Quarterback on the keeper. And he'll be stuffed. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Running play to the left here, looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Devils! And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
And this is a running back, guys, that gets better as the game goes on. Here we are late in this one, and he's still breaking off big runs. Impressive, making people miss, showing you the speed. And that touchdown gives his team the lead.
Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. This certainly hasn't been their best day, but there's no time for mistakes now. They have to execute if they want to snatch this thing from the fire.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's...
There he goes! And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
He has the first and still on his feet. He's piled up 112 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. And the Noles with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The give to the back. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks at first down.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge game? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. The Seminoles can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. And a touchdown here would not only give them the lead, but in the fourth quarter, that ramps up the pressure. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on second and goal from the 6. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
Home crowd not going to love it. You got to throw the ball to win this game. They do not like the play call with not a lot of time left in the game.
Now third and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. He's got the back in the middle. They'll stop him short on third down, and this defense trying to make sure they stay on top. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. Field goal was good. Game is tied, and how about a little drama, guys?
And this kicker has ice water in his veins. Fourth quarter, you need to make the field goal to tie it up, and that kid just drilled it.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Here's the handoff. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Wants to go up top. Caught over the middle. It's moved. Timeout on the field, and everybody want to make sure they're organized as we come down the gut of the game. Gives it on the option. Breaks into the open. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Wants to go up top on first down. It's complete to the right. He'll be stopped at the 44, knocked out of bounds there. The Blue Devils with a second and short to keep this drive moving. The play action fake. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Makes the grab. It's Gray. He finally goes out of bounds, but you better check that laundry on the field. A costly penalty wipes out that third down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. 3rd and long. He'll need to loosen up that arm. Catch in the middle. It's Moon. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. And the Blue Devils will punt this one away. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. They'll start this drive going to the air. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
And so far today, man, both offenses have been so good. Like putting up points, being productive. Now in a big moment, man, the defense has a chance to step up. Nice job batting the football down. A couple more opportunities to make some plays and maybe win this football.
Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. He'll throw on 3rd down. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
And I'm so interested to see how this young man responds, man. Like, he has been really good all game long. Put up some big numbers, but now it's prime time. It's a big moment. Can he step up in this spotlight?
Makes the grab, past the marker. Still running at the 40. It's a seam wide open. He's at the touchdown Seminoles. They move on top here in the 4th. When you dream of these scenarios, you never think the touchdown comes with 28 seconds left. It's always 3, 2, 1, horn, gun, ball game, and they got it done.
And that is heartbreaking for the defense as well, guys. They needed one stop. One big stop at a critical juncture of the game, and I know for them moving forward, that's a play they're not going to soon forget.
No, in ways I could have executed a little bit better, but the offense ain't feeling that way. They're feeling really good about putting that drive together when it mattered most and getting the ball in the end zone.
That will put the wrap on things from here.